Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought that I would do a quest line in the War Within, the fate of the Kirin Tor. The Undermined patch, I believe, is coming out soon, and I have not kept up with the post-game stuff in War Within, really. So I figure we should get this quest line done before it comes out, and yeah, I just thought that I would make a video out of it to kind of motivate myself to do it. So it starts right here in Dornagal with Khadgar.
I'm glad to see you still in the thick of things.
And he says, we've all suffered from Xalatas deeds, some more than others. I'm glad to be alive, even if I now feel as old as I look. Khadgar tries to laugh, but coughs instead. He waves off your worry. But don't worry about me, but Aethys. I've heard he went back to Dalaran's crash site, and he hasn't slept or eaten since we've arrived. He wants my help, but I haven't been able to bring myself to visit the crash site. Will you go in my stead? Find Aethys' son Reaver in the tranquil strand.
All that has been lost, can we all grieve Dalaran?
I should probably have turned down
But
the
Aethys
dialogue.
may need help processing its loss.
Okay, maybe we'll try 15. There's so many different volume levers in this game. Hopefully I find a nice balance. But let's see. Looks like we're going to the edge of Dornagal, where Dalaran crashed into the island at the beginning of the expansion. Yep, there it is.
The ruins of Dalaran hold more than just debris. They conceal invaluable arcane tomes.
Oh,
Our
we
mission
got
is to
World
retrieve
Quest.
them before they're lost to history.
Okay.
All that I worked
I
for.
wonder if there's a setting to turn off the world quest. I don't see anything immediately apparent, so hopefully that doesn't keep triggering over and over throughout the video. Aethys' posture is etched with the exhaustion of sleepless nights and days without food. His tattered clothes hang loosely on his emaciated frame, and his every movement seems fatigued. I knew Khadgar was gravely injured, but it did not occur to me that his wounds were more than physical. I respect his choice not to come here.
May we next meet under better circumstances.
Aethys sighs heavily, his voice tinged with sorrow. Dalaran, once a symbol of unity and arcane mastery, now reduced to rubble and ash again. So much loss and so much pain, friends and comrades gone in an instant, their voices silenced by Xalatas. He takes a deep breath, steeling himself against the overwhelming grief. But now is the time for action, not grief. We must regroup with the remaining Kirin Tor. However, the right words do not come easily. Help Aethys send a message to the surviving mages of the Kirin Tor.
Still we stand. I've been struggling to find the right words to pen this letter.
Okay. Do I need to grab? I see. Dalaran has fallen, but we, the Kirin Tor, have not vanquished. The time to act is upon us. Our order must rise from the ashes and once again fulfill our duties, not only as defenders rulers of Azeroth, but as curators and custodians of magic. Join me on the island of Dorne to pick up the pieces of our legacy and the mantle of our responsibility. Join me in rebuilding the Kirin Tor. I think doing the main story as an ASMR video is kind of nice too, just because it forces me to slow down and... Oh, this is the world quest. That's... sorry. But it forces me to slow down and actually read the quests.
The Sun Reapers will defend what
Kirin Tor survivors have been hesitant to return to this area. A great deal of energy was dispelled before and after Dalaran's crash. An invisible yet tangible miasma lingers in the area for those who are sensitive to it. It is unclear if the site is hazardous or if other more corporeal dangers still lurk here. I can protect us, I can expend all my regions at the proscenium. Will you aid me in procuring more? Help Aethys gather regions required for a protective spell in the tranquil
This area is dangerous. We must act to protect ourselves while we are here.
Okay.
A few survivors are still
Oh
unaccounted
no,
for.
another world quest.
Please.
Can I hold on one sec while I investigate whether I can turn the world quests off? Unfortunately, I could not find a way to turn the world quests off. So hopefully it's not too distracting. It looks like we need to kill and gather these arcane creatures. I haven't played in quite some time. Haven't played since War Within came out, really, so and also to begin with, I'm a very casual player when it comes to this game, so please forgive me if I'm playing my balance chart all wrong, but I actually, since starting War Within, this druid is my main character, but I ended up making a ret pally, and I like it quite a bit more than, or at least it feels better to play than my balanced druid when it comes to solo stuff. So I had been playing a lot more on the paladin, and unfortunately found out there are some issues with the main story quest if you try to do some parts of it on one character and other parts on an alt. Apparently that did not work for this questline. You had to, in order to do this questline, you had to do the main story and the follow-up quests on the same character, which I hadn't done. So all of that to say that I'm doing this on my main, my druid, but I haven't actually played my druid in a while because of the paladin character, which is unfortunate. I hope that they fix that, because with the warband system, that was kind of the point, right? Then you could switch between your main and your alts kind of seamlessly. And I mean, I don't know, I guess from a story standpoint it makes sense. Like if I'm on my paladin, Khadgar is not sitting there in the middle of Dornagal because I have not saved Khadgar at the end of the campaign on that character. Oops, that's they fixed that. Because it wouldn't be really nice to be able to switch between the two characters. Because I do like them both. I like my balanced druid as well. But anyway.
I hesitate to scavenge reagents from Dalaran. We need a barrier if we are to remain here. All that I worked for. Gone.
Yes, these will do. Despite the shards and elementals roaming there, it seems the ruins are not immediately dangerous. But if we are to spend any time here, an arcane barrier is wise. We don't know the long-term effects of exposure of this kind.
Still we stand. So,
The spell for the barrier is ready, but I must channel it and define its parameter. While I channel the spell, take these wards and place them at the edges of our would-be barrier. We will empower the spell when you are finished.
it is important we use our power wisely. Place the wards on the ground, champion. I will channel the barrier.
Okay, so it looks like first one is right
To
here.
me, it seems that Kirin Tor continue to make the same mistakes. If
Okay.
fate has brought Dalaran low twice, maybe it should not be rebuilt. For all the ground we gain, we lose people and history.
We have a fourth one over here.
Now, champion, use the Frostfire essence to seal the barrier.
Okay.
That will do. I think I may need a moment to catch my breath.
Looks familiar.
The sun reappears. Will defend what remains.
I fear that it may just be me that remains, or that the others are too far away to receive my missive. It may be up to us to build an outpost here and see to the cleansing of the crash site. So be it, is just as well.
May we next meet. I doubt if we can do all of this alone. What is that on the horizon?
Which horizon?
You are not alone, friends.
Calicos! You got my message.
Calicos.
We must safeguard what is left of Dalaran.
I was already on my way after hearing about Dalaran's demise. I'm glad I found you here. Khazalgar wasn't easy to reach. All the arcane energy that is being ceaselessly released from Dalaran's ruins must interfere with long-range teleportation spells. I wonder how many others tried to respond to your missive but couldn't.
Colin, I can definitely help with that. Here, take this back and start setting up camp.
Okay. Let's see. Alright.
Now, excuse me. I need a moment with Aethys.
Okay.
Aethys. I brought mana potions, but it's obvious what you really need is rest.
Rest? No. I am afraid to close my eyes.
Let's
Calicos.
eavesdrop. Okay. Is that it? I have been, in the past, I have not paid as much attention to the lore of World of Warcraft as I've been playing it. I've been trying to pay more attention this time. Okay, where's that? There it is. Excuse me. Okay.
will do whatever I can for the Kirin Tor.
I'm afraid that our cleanup of Dalaran extends far from the shores of the Isle of Dorn. In my attempts to find you, I circled this island many times. During my flight, I sensed the magic of many familiar items. Items that were formerly housed in Dalaran. Dangerous items. Someone or something has taken them, who knows where. But we must find the objects before innocent bystanders come to harm.
You can count on me for support. I'll meet you at morning rise, champion. I need to.
Caligos, go. I will be fine.
I don't think he will be fine.
But I am not leaving that to chance. Let's go, champion.
Just like a dragon. Stubborn
Aw.
and a show-off.
Okay, so it wants us to go to the other side of the island here. But yeah, I really enjoyed the zones and the worlds but more within. I especially really like the music. I feel like when I started playing this expansion, I was in the middle of like moving, and so it was kind of stressful, and something about the music in these zones just kind of instantly helped me relax a little bit. There's a lot of like trumpet in it, that like mournful trumpet music. I don't know. It's pretty beautiful.
Kobolds
But
are definitely hoarding magical items here. I can sense them.
okay.
In the darkest of times, we need the truest of friends.
We'll begin our search here. I feel faint arcane auras emanating from around and beneath this structure. The kobolds must have found and brought them to
May
this
there be
place.
fairer skies ahead.
The kobolds here could get up to untold mischief with the items they have stolen. Take what you can back from them by whatever means you see fit. While you deal with the kobolds around Morning Rise's grave sites, I will go underground and search Creek Val's Rest and do the same. Meet me near Creek Val's Rest when you have secured the Kirin Tor artifacts.
Do not worry.
Alright.
I must admit, the sight of Dalaran reduced to rubble overwhelmed me. Though I put on a strong front for Aethys, I need a distraction. Something else to focus on.
Oh, excuse me. Okay. Let's see, we have another quest here. The gem pulses with arcane energy, hinting at ancient magic woven into its very core. Okay. So let's see. We just need to do what? I guess just kill guys and get these manuscripts. Pages? Okay. Let's just mindlessly AoE. Okay. Let's see. I will say, I think a balanced druid's field.
Extreme methods
no,
to
not the
stop
world
the
quest.
kobolds.
Balanced druids feel a lot better, I think, in War Within than in Dragonflight. feel like in Dragonflight I just ended up going resto because I couldn't keep myself alive's balance, and I feel like this ended up taking me long to get through stuff. I don't know. Let's see. Alright, let's fly up there. Okay, now I'm just the world quest is kind of muddying things up here. Okay, and we just need 2 more, it looks like. One right here. Oh. Okay. I've noticed they even changed the balanced druid a little bit since I've even played it in Within War Within. Like I have 2 charges of my incarnation now, which is new. And seems like an improvement. Okay, no, that's the world quest. Where is the last Kirin Tor thing? Is it inside? Like inside here, maybe? Nope, it is not. Okay. But yeah, the AoE on Boomkin feels pretty good. Compared to Dragonflight at least. But I will say that when it comes to the delves, I did struggle to solo them on this character, and I found it to be much easier on my red paladin. Where is the Kirin Tor? Oops. Where's the bag? I would think it would be near this guy, because the other ones were right next to...
We must take extreme methods to stop the kobolds plundering Morning Rise. Use explosives to collapse their tunnels.
Okay. I guess... Am I blind? Where is it? The tunnels have to do with the world quest, right? Yeah. Okay, look, it looks like it's over here. Okay. Okay, so that's the last bag. Now we just need to indiscriminately kill kobolds until we get the last 2 manuscript pages. Okay. I will say, so I've always mained Druid in WoW. It was my first character, my first class, and it's very hard. It took me until this expansion to really have an ult because I just got too used to being a druid and all of the little things, utility things that you get from being a druid. Okay, so let's continue with the main
Mistakes
story.
have been made, but we can learn from them.
Okay.
You can count on me for support.
This necklace, it's clearly full of powerful magic, but it is elusive, as if it's hiding its origin from me. You take another look, maybe there's something obvious I'm
Do not
missing.
worry. I can feel faint traces of spells I haven't seen
He's
or
holding
used
it
in
in
years.
his hand. What's happening?
A curse! Hold on!
Pocket dimension?
In the darkest of times, I need the truest of friends.
It was foolish of me to let my guard down. Do not be alarmed, but this appears to be a pocket dimension. If the kobolds that met their demise here are any indication, it may be difficult to return to the Isle of Dorn.
Call on me again, and I will follow.
A pocket dimension. This is old magic. Malagos used pocket dimensions on occasion when he didn't wish to be disturbed. They were mainly used by mages in research spaces or for testing dangerous spells, or if a mage wanted to hide what they were doing. I wonder who made this one. I suppose it doesn't matter. We need to get out. Thankfully, every pocket dimension has an exit, though it is normally well hidden. Let's find it.
Perhaps that scroll holds the key to leaving.
Okay.
Look, the dimension, it's shifting.
Fragmented souls released. He found me in the sewers, promised food and safe space to sleep. Excuse me. And now look at me. Release. Okay, same thing. What are these scrolls on the ground? After extensive experimentation on rats, it is evident that I have reached the limitations of what can be learned from the test subjects. To progress my research further, it is imperative that I transition to human subjects. However, this shift introduces significant ethical risks. I also risk discovery by my middling peers. To mitigate these risks, the game's getting a little loud here. To mitigate these risks, I should consider sourcing subjects from the sewers, where disappearances are less likely to attract attention. This approach may seem controversial, but it is the only way to obtain the knowledge I so crave.
Another shift. Keep doing what you're doing. Perhaps we'll shift out of here.
Is this a key?
Champion, look out! Those, like the ones in Northrend. But they're unstable. Are they a prototype?
Are there more goals? It says 1 of 3. Attached to the keychain, you find a note to Strathel. Kel'Thuzad.
Careful. Though that's a mirror image, it can still be dangerous.
You know what? I'm gonna turn down the ambient noise a little bit in here. It's a bit loud. It's loud to me. I don't know if it's loud to the video. Okay, speak with the mirror image. What is this place? Must I explain everything to simpletons? Fine, this pocket dimension is a realm hidden from prying eyes. A place where driven visionary mages like myself can make real progress. It's a world of shadow cloaked in magic where time bends to your will and power flows freely if you know how to harness it. Best of all, there are no distractions, no fools meddling in your affairs, just you, your ambition, and raw arcane energy waiting eagerly to be tamed and shaped. As the sole master of this dimension, the usual quibbling alliance moral constraints and the nonsense rules of the Kirin Tor are, shall we say, optional. Progress demands sacrifice, sometimes of the body, sometimes of the soul. Here I push the boundaries of magic in ways narrow-minded mages like Antonidas will never dream. Flesh is just a material mold, death merely a doorway to greater power. Here I reanimate, reshape, and rewrite the very laws of existence. Souls, energy, life are all tools. There is no room for sentiment when grappling with the power of life and death. The key to immortality is within my reach.
Take a mistake. Is that not what the Kirin Tor is now? Bumbling mages making mistakes and meddling in what they understand not. They mistake cowardice for morality and wisdom for mediocrity.
So many other players in here.
True power can only come from sacrifice, from setting aside taboos and fear, and venturing into the unknown. So do not speak to me of mistakes. The Kirin Tor is the mistake. I have chosen my path, one of learning and discovery. I will not be hindered by the short-sightedness of those who cling to the illusion of right and wrong. Now go, before I find use for you in one of my experiments.
Leaves a pocket dimension.
We're back. Kel'Thuzad helped us. And the necklace is just a necklace now. I will do whatever I can for the Kirin Tor. Do not worry. This is not the end of the Kirin Tor.
What we experienced in Kel'Thuzad's pocket dimension is a timely reminder of what can happen when magic is used without regard to ethics or regulation. To me, this underlines the importance of the Kirin Tor, but on the other hand, Kel'Thuzad was Kirin Tor. It is also a reminder of how power corrupts. Now that we have made sure these artifacts will not cause anyone else to go on an unexpected trip, let's return to Aethys. Perhaps now more have responded to his
Call
letter.
on me again, and our brush with Kel'Thuzad underscores my greatest fears about the Kirin Tor. We need to regroup.
Okay, so now we're gonna fly back. I feel like I said earlier, I have not paid as much attention to the lore over the expansions. So moments like that, I feel a little out of the loop, not really knowing. I obviously know Kel'Thuzad's important. I know Calicos from Dragonflight. But I feel like I have some missing pieces because I don't have that comprehensive understanding of the lore, but I'm trying my best to keep on top of
The
it.
ruins of Dalaran hold more. Calicos! It is good to see you.
Jane is here.
We must safeguard what is left of Dalaran. You can count on me for support.
The way forward will not be easy.
Calicos' hypothesis that Dalaran's debris interferes with long-range teleportation seems correct. Mage portals have appeared along the shore, but no one has stepped through them. They are likely mages trapped within the portals, or some mana-hungry like fell hunters may be lured there by the release of Dalaran's power. We must investigate. Mages of the Kirin Tor may be in danger. The fell hunters are an acceptable risk. Let us not waste any
I
more
know
time.
what must be done.
Have you spoken to Aethys at the outpost?
Not yet. I thought I was ready to see Dalaran's ruins again, but I arrived and just froze.
That's understandable. Come, we'll go together.
Okay, so it looks like we need to go to these portals. I think everything else is the world quest. Okay.
Thank you. I do not know what would have happened when I ran out of mana.
A few survivors are still unaccounted for. Please gather them and...
Oh, fell hunter. Okay. So that's what they meant by risking the fell hunters. Okay. I ended up doing a race change on my druid, as you can probably tell, to Sandalari troll specifically because of the unique shape-shifting forms that the Sandalari have.
I saw the letter. I'm here to help.
I just thought they were really cool. And if it wasn't a druid, then it wouldn't really have been worth it. But yeah.
I never had a portal trap me that way. You saved my life, my friend.
Okay, that's the last one.
Grief heals slowly, Aethys. Be patient, and more will answer your missives in time. I will do what I can. A single spark can set the world aflame.
A few mages have come, but I expected more to act on Aethys' call to action. But perhaps that was wishful thinking. We need more help, despite what you and Calicos did at morning rise. Aside from Kel'Thuzad's pendant, the kobold's plunder was middling powered artifacts. Meanwhile, there have been reports of powerful magical objects filtering through Ashkahet, meaning the Nerubians must have scavenged Dalaran's crash first. We must find these artifacts before they are used against us. Travel to Ashkahet and meet with Lady Jaina Proudmoore.
Champion,
Okay.
come with me. We'll deal with the Nerubians ourselves.
Right. Oh, is she gonna make a portal? Well, that's nice of her. Save us some time. Okay, where are we?
Mana bomb. This is a worst case scenario, and we only have ourselves to blame. The true battle lies ahead. The Alliance will endure.
This is exactly what I feared. Thalen Songweaver's notes on the mana bomb he devised to devastate Theramore were under guard in Dalaran. Few knew of this. I argued they should be destroyed, but others argued if such a bomb was again created, we would need them to disarm it. And now those notes are both the problem and the solution. Thankfully, I've read these notes, and I will walk you through disarming the mana
A
ball.
single spark. Disentangle the bomb's power sources while I suppress it. We cannot allow the mana bomb
Good,
to
look at
detonate.
these sheep. Okay. So I'm just gonna start clicking things. Can I just... Let's... Oh, there's a staff over here that I missed.
Filthy overcrawler!
Okay. What else is there? Guess the scroll over here. Okay, that's Jaina. A wand over here.
Now, champion, realign the mana bomb's matrix.
Realign. Alright. I just make it so that stuff doesn't touch. Okay, first one solved. Second one solved. And oh, they're gonna go vertical. Okay, so why is this one like... This one's like immediately so much more difficult. Oh, wait. Oh, wait. There we go.
We have averted a great catastrophe, champion. The way forward will not be easy. I know what must be done.
The larger threat has been contained, but I believe there are still other artifacts important to our legacy, good and bad, here in Ashkahet. While they are still dangerous, their knowledge may benefit us from the long run. We must not allow the Nerubians to profit from what they and Zalatat did to Dalaran. Leave no dark corners here in the breathing pit unexplored.
The Alliance will endure.
Some of the relics the Nerubians now possess were housed in carefully designed containment vaults on Dalaran. That is how dangerous and powerful they are. With the vaults gone, the only course of action we can take is to destroy them. In hindsight, it seems a grave mistake to have gathered so many powerful artifacts in one place, even if that place was Dalaran. I would trust no one else with this task. Find and destroy those artifacts.
Should not have been built. Kirin Tor leadership is to blame.
So we
are all complicit and must atone for it. I will dispose of the bomb, destroy the other artifacts, and meet me in the Tranquil Strand.
Do we just prevent a nuclear bomb? Just casually in this one quest? Okay. Okay. And where is... I guess it's underneath. Looks like it's right here. Medivh's Karazhan schematics. Okay. So now we need to go back. Let's just hearth to the surface. And then we will fly back to Jaina.
A few survivors are still unaccounted for. Please gather them and return them to safety.
Oh, Khadgar's here now. So
The
many
ruins
other
of Dalaran hold more than just debris. They conceal invaluable arcane tomes. Our mission is to retrieve them before they're lost to history. I will do what I can. I know what must be done. The Alliance will endure.
We must continue to pursue Zalatath.
Not all of the Kirin Tor's issues can be solved in one day, but one way we can act is to honor those who have fallen. After speaking with everyone here, we have cobbled together a ceremony to send off those we have lost, and Dalaran. We would be honored if you would join us and participate in remembering our fallen comrades in the Kirin Tor. Place mementos brought by Dalaran survivors on the
Be careful
boats.
out there.
Everyone brought a memento of someone we lost to commit to the ocean.
Maybe I can only carry one at a time. Okay.
No matter how painful, we must embrace change as we honor those we have lost.
As we send them off, we let go of the past to face the future and become stronger.
Very somber moment. Let's see.
We must acknowledge our past errors and correct our course. The true battle lies ahead.
Okay. I don't know if a cutscene is about to start. It may need to mess with the audio of it, depending on how loud it is.
I know what must...
Goodbye, Dalaran.
Don't worry about me. All wounds heal. In time. Zalatath left this.
So, what now?
We rebuild. But not just brick and mortar. We need changes to our foundation. To us.
Agreed. We must move forward with intention, and learn from the mistakes we were too prideful to before.
I admit I was blinded by the ivory towers of Dalaran. I believe that Kirin Tor's wisdom was nigh infallible.
Let us pledge, then, that the new Kirin Tor will be different. No more consuls, no more floating cities, and no more meddling in world affairs.
Then we are all in agreement. We will start anew. For the Kirin Tor. For all of us.
Good. Because this old man is tired. I will go to Donegal to rest, and then start rebuilding the connections we have lost.
Are you going to stay, Caligos?
The Dragon Isles can endure a little longer without me. We have much work to do.
More mages are arriving to lend their strength. We need to start planning how we want to spend our resources.
Alright, goodbye everybody. Okay, looks like that's the end of the quest. So that was kind of an interesting goodbye to Dalaran. And, I think at this point we should be all caught up to, do the Undermined story when it comes out soon. So perhaps I will do another video in the future, when that starts. And, yeah, go through the Undermined story. But yeah, thank you everybody for tuning in, and I will see you next time. Bye!